Where is Quite?
Can I live?
Like,
Can I
where is
live?
Quite? Where is he? Like, what's going on? No cussing for the first 5 minutes. I think I can pull it off.
He might be.
J-Law would
Yeah,
have
he
hopped
might
in
be in.
here on you.
Quite might be in Omaha.
Yeah, he might. This is Brothas Talking podcast, episode 197.
Yeah.
If you don't know, after 197 episodes, who I am, I'm the Flush Man, the Fat Boy. I might call you Broadish. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm Green Cup Flushy. That's just how Sam's Club sent him out here. And that's it. What's up?
Yeah, I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka the Prince of Poppin'. Shh. I'm also Relly with the white tee, and I'm the Jermaine Dupri of this. You know what I'm saying? Big producer.
I can see it.
Yo, what up? This your boy Dre B, aka King Mello. Turn me up in the headphones. I'm ready to pod. Hey, and I just want to announce to the world, in case y'all didn't know, Neva is now on the Mount Rushmore of boxing fans, apparently.
No, we ain't gotta do that.
It all.
Am I on the?
He on the Mount Rushmore now.
First off,
we should probably just get into it.
Hold on. Let me shout out my brothers. Yeah. Shout out to Big J, Big Denali.
Yeah.
Big
yes, sir.
We a big suburban. Every week he a new truck. Like I'm a new producer. He a new truck.
Shout out to JB. Shout out to Cool Mike.
Big Hummer.
Cool
Shout out to PJ. Shout out to Juice out here out there getting to it. Shout out to all our new subscribers that add on. What you looking at short, so you listen to episodes. We appreciate y'all. God bless y'all and all that. And you leave something smart, I will holler at you. All right, let's get to the fight.
Oh, we got another subscriber, yo.
I'm definitely gonna come see you in them comments.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. I go listen. Don't let me get wind of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you behind the curtain, like a little BTS for everybody behind the scenes. I literally see the comments, and depending on who I know said what, I tag them in the text thread with a guy with a picture of the comment and tell them that they got 15 minutes to respond. Right.
Well, as a matter of fact, man, I don't appreciate you talking to Dre like that, because Dre ain't got to holler at you. I'm gonna holler at you because I don't appreciate that. For real. So you got something to say?
Hey,
to Dre,
my man said he said I had like light skin complex or something, didn't he?
All right, how we get racist in the boxing game? When did boxing go to colorism? What are we doing out here?
Yo, he said it was light skin comments.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Right, yeah, that's the first thing he went to. Like, stop it. All right, so Saturday night we had the fight of the year, right?
Fight of the year.
It was a good fight.
Huh.
Well, the biggest fight of the year.
Biggest fight of the year. Yeah, the biggest fight you could definitely
Canelo first, Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and start, man. You know, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and I got the last verse. Sometimes when you write, that's the right. I knew
right. You go last.
I'm like, no, y'all go first. I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna finish the track up. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk about your experience.
You want to be sparking Dre, or you want to suck it? All right. So
yeah, go ahead, do your thing, bro.
First of all, boxing. I need y'all to do better. Damn, we should have BS for another minute and a half because I want to curse about this so bad, and I probably should. So let me go ahead and work on this. Boxing, I need y'all to do better. I live on the East Coast. I'm not in Cali. I'm not in Vegas. Hell, I'm not even in Colorado. I wish I was in Texas because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't wake up until halfway through the second round. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
The time
that the main event started. When I seen the co-main event, it was 12:15, and I was like, oh gosh. Then they had the orchestra come out there, like they had a whole live band. It was just way too much, y'all. Way too much.
Let me tell you, T told me, she was like, that's why you're inviting all these people over here, because you know you're gonna fall asleep. Because I get in this chair and get comfortable, boy. Whether it's the chair downstairs or up in the bed, man, I'll be asleep by 12:30. I'm not gonna make it through the fight.
Dog, I was laid across the couch. Like I couldn't, man.
I don't miss those days at all. Not at all.
That Cali shit got to be different though. But how is it when the football games come on and 1 o'clock games come on at 10?
Amazing. Football and pancakes for me.
Amazing. Yes. Yes. Football and pancakes. Waffles.
Your day be done. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got the rest of your Sunday after the second game.
No, you get the Sunday night game at what time? 5?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You still, yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so bro, let's. What else you got? What's going on? How'd the fight go for you? Well, let's tell what your predictions was. Your prediction was what?
My prediction was Canelo in the 8th. Right, I figured he was too big. Pause. To not Crawford out, and I figured that size advantage because like what was he fighting welterweight prior to this? 147.
He was at super welter.
He did 154 for
154, right?
Yeah.
Well, he had went up as a tune-up, right? So normally
Right,
he was fighting at 147. So he was what?
Right.
Junior welter at 140. It was dominating welterweight at 147. Went super to 154 and then bumped up to 168, right? If my math serves me correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot, yo. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he normally walk around at. But that's a lot. And he didn't look like he just ballooned up to that. And he'd been doing it all his life. Like he should probably fight at 168 moving forward. like what's that?
Well,
what's
he said like
what's next?
They asked him. They asked him was he going back down. He said no. So it looks like he's either going to retire or he's going to fight. He said he did say it's possible that he'll go down to 160 to get a belt there, but it's going to be 60 or 68 from here on out.
I can see that.
All right, but see, and now we getting there. We kind of right there, and I'm like, I don't think you should. Like, I don't know what else do you fight for?
I don't think he can make a bigger fight.
So I agree. I don't think there's a bigger fight. You know, the Floyd Mayweather said it best, right? Floyd Mayweather said, by the time I beat one, you already building up the next one. So I woke up this morning. The first thing I saw when I looked at Instagram was a picture of Terrence Crawford and David Benavidez, and I saw a tweet from Turkey Al-Sheikh that said, "Can David Benavidez make 168 again?" So they're already on to they're already on to the next thing. So you know, we'll see where that goes. I think David Benavidez, obviously, it's not going to be a bigger fight than Canelo Alvarez, but is it a fight I want to see? Absolutely. Am I amped up to see him test himself like that? Absolutely.
We too far ahead. Let's talk about the fight. Okay, y'all talk about the future. Okay. I played a little part in that. No, fuck all that.
Let me bring it back.
6 minutes.
So I picked.
No. Say everything you said, because Dre said if Bud wins, he'll never go against Bud.
I got it. Let me get. Can I pause?
Yeah, look at he's so thirsty when he right. He trying to get his thing out. He like this what Dre said.
About retirement. My bad. No, fuck all that. Let's bring it back.
So looking at the fight, my prediction was that Canelo would win a close decision. And obviously I was wrong. Bud Crawford, went in there. What I saw was a pretty lopsided, victory for Bud. I was actually, the whole time I was watching the fight, though, what I kept telling my homie who I was watching the fight with, I kept telling him that I kept reminding him that Bud is fighting Canelo Alvarez. And I kept saying, hey, man, I get it that, Bud, like, the movement is the key to victory. He's staying behind the jab. He's being defensively sound, but he's going to have to throw some more punches because this is Canelo Alvarez. And I can never forget that when Canelo Alvarez fought Floyd Mayweather and got beat 12 rounds to nothing, one of the judges scored it a draw. And I kept saying, hey, man, he's going to have to throw more punches. And sure enough, right, I know what I saw, but I also know what it's like when they judge a Canelo Alvarez fight. And when I saw the scorecards, if you do the math and if you've seen the scorecards going into the 10th round, going into the 11th, I'm sorry, if Bud Crawford loses the 11th or the 12th round, the way that the scorecards look, it's a draw.
That's insanity, though.
Now, I will agree with you. It is absolutely insanity because what I saw was 9-3 at best.
At best.
You know what I'm saying? At best was 9-3. You know what I'm saying? But the way that the judges saw it, one had it 116, 112, and then the other judges had it 113, 115, which means if he loses one more round, they have it a draw. I thought that was absolutely absurd. And we passed 5 minutes. So boxing judges, y'all got to get y'all head out your ass, because that was a dominating performance. That was not no 7-5 fight. I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
All right, now.
And I will no longer be picking against Bud Crawford. I don't give a fuck who he fight.
Now, to go to the scorecard thing, that was definitely crazy. I felt like even if he won 3 rounds, after every round Alvarez won, Bud came in super aggressive that next round. Like, to just, we're not giving you we're not gonna let you feel like you're not gonna start feeling good or anything. And that one punch, that what was it when Alvarez got hit and then he looked at him
I was literally about to say that. He spun his head, he looked back like, yo, for real? That's exactly how he looked at him, like, huh?
Now, what I did was with the fight, I watched that morning after. I watched a lot of stuff before the fight. I watched the stuff it was some stuff out probably that morning, but I watched a lot of stuff before the fight. And I for me, the whole thing was, I understood the weight thing and all that. I understood the questions people had. Even when, besides talking to y'all guys, barbershop talk, whatever, I just felt it was a hunger that was in Crawford. I felt that people said, well, what about his previous fights? And I just felt like at his biggest fights, at the biggest moments, he shined the brightest in those moments. When I go back to the Earl Spence fight, that might be the main one that really sticks out. But he just really shined, and I felt like he was going to shine his brightest in that moment. The next day when I looked at stuff, him talking about how he went and talked to what's the Prince name, or the guy, the big money guy,
Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Turkey. Mr. Turkey. I mean, Prince Turkey, whatever. When he went to talk to Turkey,
His Excellency is what they call him.
His Excellency,
right? When he went to talk to His Excellency, they tried to offer him.
I see you, Neve.
What?
I see you slow it down. I see you slow it down.
I got to. Jay make me that way. It's habit. So when he went to talk to him, he said he offered them other fights. He won in Alvarez. He said they offered them boots. They offered them somebody else. And he was like, if I win them fights, I'm going to be expected to win them fights. I want a fight that they don't expect me to win. He felt like his legacy was that this was his legacy. Yeah. He felt like Canelo was his white whale. And I think that showed. I think he was just hungry. I heard even talks of Canelo being a fat cat, of the fact that when he threw blows and when he got certain stuff off, he was used to opponents responding a certain way. Some guys were just happy to be in the ring with him more than trying to beat him. And he got used to that. And he got in the ring with a guy who was hungry, who was tired of hearing how he had to afford anybody. What he kept saying, everybody's a nobody, everybody's somebody to their nobody. Something to that. I'm probably messing that up, but he was saying something. Basically, that's all they've been saying. Everybody's a nobody until when I fight him. Then even with after the fight, it was people saying like, was Alvarez? No, we're not taking nothing away from Alvarez. We're not going to sit back here and say that Alvarez wasn't himself now because I beat him. We're not going to do that. That's what seemed to be a little bit of stuff that was being said.
Who was saying that?
It was questions
Neef, I'm with you. I saw a lot of people, questioning whether even in the post-fight press conference, they was asking Canelo, like, kind of hinting towards him being over the hill and him not being able to, like something being wrong with him. And I did get what you were saying, Neef, like where it kind of felt like, it kind of felt like they were taking a little bit away from Bud's greatness and leaning towards Canelo kind of being over the hill. And even Canelo said something, a statement that I knew the internet was going to run with, where he said in those moments where he was dropping his hands, he felt like, his body wouldn't do the things that he wanted it to do. And I didn't like that statement because it comes across as though, like, you're kind of making excuses. Look, you signed the contract. You know what I'm saying? I didn't doubt for a minute that Bud would be great in this fight. What I thought was along the lines of what you were saying, Rel, where I thought Canelo was just going to be too big for him. I've watched countless fights with Bud Crawford, where he's gotten hit clean multiple times by fighters that are not of the caliber of Canelo Alvarez. So aside from everything else that he did on that night, I think the thing I was most impressed by with Terrence Crawford was his defensive discipline. He knew every single time that he got on the ropes, he knew when he had to spin out, he knew that he had to keep that hand up and roll. and he did it every single time, and then he would spin out and turn Canelo and get off the ropes. So his defensive discipline is what surprised me more than anything, because I've never seen him that defensively responsible in any other fight.
And then he said Canelo was like, "Come on, champ," like saying little stuff to him to try to talk him into, I guess, getting more loose. And no, we're not doing that on your terms.
Well, that's the game, getting your head right. Like that happens more. Floyd probably the best, right? Him talking to the commentators while he was boxing was absolutely insane. For a
Tank does it too.
Let's not forget about him coming down with the Desperado guitar type situation.
I ain't gonna lie, the entrance didn't land for me. The entrance didn't land.
I didn't see.
The entrance didn't land for me. And then I remember actually making a comment, and I was like, "Yo, who's dressing this man?" Because like I thought his ring outfit was mid, so that didn't land on me.
Come on, man. He can't do everything. Fight.
Listen.
That's like Clarissa. We say Clarissa. You see Clarissa. Clarissa put him motherfucking down too. Yeah. And I just seen a couple pictures of Clarissa where Clarissa looked pretty good. She looked like she getting them, somebody making sure everything, the hair looking right and everything now. So
yeah,
They say Clarissa walking around like this is her first boyfriend.
Oh, she loves him. Oh yeah, this is her first one she go outside with.
Pap holding it down.
She probably was one of them had a nigga with he had a wife and 8 kids.
Yeah, but he shake his keys at her. Pap got her for like about 15 years or something crazy.
Pap, about 15, 16.
Yeah, Pap 50, right?
Damn near.
Yeah, 49 or 50. 40,
I think he like 47, 48.
But yo, that scorecard was wild though. The
scorecard was crazy. But again, it's Canelo Alvarez. It's Mexican Independence Weekend. Mm-hmm. Like you're not going to get no 10-2, 9-3 scorecard against Canelo Alvarez unless you drop him, which ain't nobody doing that. So I kept saying it the whole night that this fight, in the eyes of the judges, this fight is closer than we're watching, because anybody, if you've ever seen that Canelo Alvarez Floyd Mayweather fight, that's about as flawless of a victory as you can have. And one of the judges scored it as a draw. And I don't think Canelo Alvarez won a round. I don't even know if Canelo Alvarez won a whole minute of that fight.
Right. And then so it's I think there's an animosity still there between him and Floyd, because he said that
it is
right. He didn't want to that Bud was a better fighter than Floyd.
Yeah.
He threw that out there.
So that's the thing though. There's no hard feelings. There's no like back and forth. There's no like real problem and animosity between Canelo and Bud. This is just two men that decided they was gonna get in the ring and get a bag together, and that's what they did. Canelo actually don't like Floyd. Like Floyd has made comments over the years, you know what I'm saying, that Canelo took offense to. And then you hear Canelo all the time, like, oh, he got me when I was young, and if we fought, he wouldn't fight this version of me and all that kind of stuff. So there's actually he don't really like Floyd. So there's something there.
Shout out to Bud for giving after all the pictures and all that, going back and giving Canelo his belt. Is that something that normally happens?
That's customary. Yeah. That's customary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the right thing to do.
Right, get new belts, but the belts is for picture time at that moment. Right, I'm having getting them off. He came, showed him love. I think wife and kids and everything, and it was all love at that situation.
Yeah.
Now the world people showed out. Go to my bad. Was you?
I was gonna go to. I mean, what we kind of alluded to earlier. I mean, what do you want to see from him next?
I can see. I don't know if I think only thing that's left for real for Canelo is Benavidez. I think
he's not taking that fight.
Right. So I see both of them. What other heights is there to go to? If financially you got other things lined up, I know Bud and them, they got fighters and all that, and his camp they got people and all that they helping, and he helping working with. I don't anything else is a step down.
So I think they've reached a point where there is no, it's a plateau right there, and I don't even know that it's a plateau, because there's no other fight where you're gonna make $150 million, whatever they made. There's no fight out there like that, and I don't think that the rematch would garner enough attention for them to get the amount of money that they made for this fight. You know what I'm saying? So for Canelo, he could take the rematch, but I don't really. He's not going to get anywhere near the same amount of money. I don't think he's going to take that Benavidez fight because if he couldn't beat Crawford, Benavidez is a way more dangerous fight in my opinion. Right? You might not make it 12 rounds with David Benavidez. For me, as far as Bud Crawford is concerned, it's only really 2 fights I think he can make, and those 2 fights would be he could do the David Benavidez fight. Bring David Benavidez back down to 168, or I think people would be interested to see him in a Bivol fight, which I don't think Bivol stands a chance of beating. I don't think he got enough dog to beat, Bud Crawford. So those are the only 2 things. For Canelo, I don't know where he goes. I really don't.
I don't know if Bud want to see Ben. I don't want to see Bud with. I've said I don't think anybody could beat Bud. I think that might be the one though. Like that Benavidez boy is something different.
He's tough, but big. I can't pick him.
It's over, yeah.
He's tough, but I can't pick him.
Yeah, I mean, of course I would go Bud, but I don't think Bud. Like it's almost like I think. You know what's crazy? And it's a little left, but it might make sense a little bit. How Tarver was for Roy Jones, like how it was something about Roy Jones for Tarver.
Yeah,
but after that, Roy, like I don't see Bud getting up for anybody the way he felt like he had to. I think it's done.
Yeah,
I think Benavidez is way more dangerous than the Canelo Alvarez fight.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, Bud 38 years old. What Canelo? What 34, 35?
34.
Yeah, he's been fighting since what?
15.
Super dumb young.
Yeah, I think that there might not be nothing left for him, and that's okay. Like, let's just say that, right? Like, if the numbers are correct, they said Canelo got $150 and Bud got 50, right? On a $200 million purse, something around there.
Sound about right.
You know what I mean? Like, what else is there? Right? There's not a bigger fight that you can make. None of them are fighting Tank, right? Benavidez, whatever. I can't tell you the last time I seen a Benavidez fight. I really can't. I'm just saying.
Been a minute. Right.
Yeah. He might be the greatest fighter in boxing right now, but nobody gives a shit because nobody knows.
Is he the one? Like, it's out of all this, he's the one left in the most messed up situation. It seemed like, because who was there for him to even?
You have to care.
Yeah, but he messed himself up because instead of staying at 168, he moved up to 175, which is a division that's not really popping like that. There's a couple people, but that's it. And those couple of people are a little bit older, so they're not trying to fight you. And then there's nobody really young coming up behind them, for you to make a name off of. So he either gonna have to move up again to like, cruiserweight or something like that, or like, you know what I'm saying, cruiserweight, and then or he gonna have to go back down and try to see if he can make something shake at 168.
All right. So with all this success of this fight and the big hype, do you
41 million homes?
Right. Do you see it being a thing where as though now these other fighters might take that chance of fighting those guys that people want to see for that opportunity because they've seen what it can be?
It's funny that you said who is there left to see? Boxing is still a huge sport. It just ain't no big names. Go ahead, Dre.
Ain't no big names because they're not fighting each other, right?
So let me say this, and I'm gonna get on my real shit real quick. As probably the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan on this podcast, I gotta say, no, those people are not gonna fight each other because Floyd Mayweather ruined boxing. And what I mean by that is Floyd's claim to fame was that O. And Floyd made that O so important that now this next generation of fighters coming behind him, right, are scared to lose their O. And so once you get, you'll get good fights from Devin Haney. Why? Because we already seen him lose. He got his O back, but we already seen him lose. So he may be willing to go out there and fight. But people like, Tank and Shakur and those type of guys, they say they want the smoke, but do they really want the smoke? Because it's a different feeling, it's a different pay band when you got an O vice when you don't. And so I just the Floyd Mayweather effect, I think, will take a long time, to go away. It really will.
So the fight game is going to lose its whatever excitement it got. If we can't get the fights we want to see, we can't get that. If we not. Who's going to win? Who's going to want to pay them prices?
Hey man, if somebody punching somebody in the face, I'm gonna watch it.
True,
It
but I
just
mean,
is what it is.
it depends on if
Bro.
I'm paying for it or if you get what I'm saying. Some of the joints, I might who's the fight punching in the face or not $100.
I think we're saying different things, right?
Yeah.
So, like, cool, Shakur can go fight at the MGM Garden, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow, right? We talking about a packed out Allegiant Stadium. We're talking about an NFL football stadium where you put more seats on the field, right? Right. It's 65,000 in the stands, right? Like,
then you add more, right?
You can add another 50,000 people for real, if you on the floor. Like, you can do it. Like, it just.
I don't think there's any of those fights out there.
There's no more fights like that. Yeah. You're not,
but how do we get that?
Unless it's Canelo Benavidez or Bud Benavidez, you're not putting 80,000 asses in seats. I don't see how the fight that can do that.
I really don't.
Right.
I think they could in Vegas. I think they could do it.
In Allegiant, no, I think they could do it in Vegas. You think they could do it in Allegiant that big?
I think
not real Thomas and Mackish.
I think I think at this point, Bud Crawford and David Benavidez at 168. I think they can do Allegiant Stadium.
That's it.
Now they're not gonna do $200 tickets, $300 tickets in the nosebleeds in Allegiant Stadium, but I think they can get 65, 70,000.
That's an interesting take.
So somebody need to sit these young boys down or something. Like if y'all want to make this money, something got to change, right?
The problem is that there's too much money out there, right, that they can make without taking risk. And so people normally don't. It's about risk versus reward, which is another Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, why am I going to fight this guy when I can fight this guy and he's easier and I can just make $4 million less? And so that's the way that they're navigating their careers. Now, who knows? Because like T.O. and Shakur, they're supposed to be debating right now. I mean, negotiating right now for a fight. So maybe that happens in 2026 and we start to get some of the fights we want to see. But I don't know, man. I don't know where the boxing game goes. One way or another, another star will be born and somebody will carry the torch eventually.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the crowd. The crowd was hilarious. Everybody showed out for the
shit out of Bud.
Everybody showed out though. But the one thing that stuck out to me is Dave Chappelle. Like they should have never gave Dave Chappelle muscles. Like they should have. Like, bruh, what jacket did you cut them sleeves off of? Like, I think Dave Chappelle with sleeves since Killing Me Softly. It's like, no, I ain't gonna say this. It's like the Chappelle show. When he came back husky, he said, "I'm not wearing no shirts with sleeves." No, he did have that jumper on one of them. No, did he cut the sleeves off that jumper?
Did he cut the sleeves off the jumper?
Yo, you see this? It looked like a real jacket that somebody just cut the sleeves off that he had on up at night.
It probably was.
He definitely like, let me get this jacket with the sleeves off.
Never gave Dave muscles, man. Like, yo,
never.
It's out of control, yo.
You know the thing that so I'm sitting there watching the fight and I'm trying to concentrate, right? And the thing I kept wondering was that was the most random group of people you can imagine sitting next to Turkey Al-Sheikh. Like what he had Mr. Beast was sitting there. Dana White was on the other side, and what's my main man name? The actor, Jason Statham.
Something like Transporter.
Bro, it was the most random group of people sitting there with him. I'm like, bro, how do he even know them?
It was like a bar story.
They said,
so Mr. Beast, Jason Statham, His Excellency, Mark Wahlberg, and
Dana White.
And Dana White came in the bar. You're like
what?
Like,
what's the
bro? That looked like the next version of The Hangover.
Right. What's her name? Charlize Theron. What's her name?
Charlize Theron.
He called her Charlize Theron.
She's sitting next to Dave. Her and Dave Chappelle right there next to each other. That look weird. Like they hang out buddies.
Weird. No,
but you see,
they just rich people that bought whatever seats they could get.
Yeah,
you see that when they announced it,
1A and 1B, and then Dave Chappelle bought 1C and 1D.
And then what's name was right there too? What's my man from Pittsburgh? Mr. Smile a Lot, the nicest rapper alive, besides Chance the Rapper, Wiz.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yo, I didn't know he was that fucking tall.
Oh,
I thought it was Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
I seen him hug Dave Chappelle. I'm like, damn, that nigga like he hoops.
Hey, you talking about giving Dave Chappelle? You talking about giving Dave Chappelle some money? They should never gave Wiz Khalifa no muscles either.
Oh yeah, Wiz on that shit. I mean, Dave is the gun show. For real, yeah. Wiz do be and Wiz. I heard Wiz on some kung fu. Well, I don't know kung fu, but some martial arts type. Don't even play with Wiz like that.
Yo,
Wiz get real physical.
So you just made me Google Wiz Khalifa. Y'all not gonna believe this. Y'all know where Wiz Khalifa was born at?
Where? Pittsburgh?
North Dakota.
Probably had a military parent or something.
Yeah. He was born in North Dakota, and to answer your question, he's 6'4".
Sound about right.
Yeah.
And he know martial arts?
Yeah.
Hey, Wiz, black and yellow. I love that shit, dog.
Me too.
That's
I'm with it.
Remix.
I'm with
Shout out to Wiz. Hell of a fight though. We don't know what boxing going on.
We still got a couple minutes. It felt good to see Max, dog.
Max, definitely. I like the little they got too. They got a podcast. I don't know why Shady on it though.
So I gotta be that guy.
Yes.
You don't like Max?
I gotta be that guy.
Absolutely.
I waited for years to watch Max Kellerman make his return to boxing, and I thought he was absolutely terrible the entire weekend.
Really?
First of all,
interview with him and what's the name? I liked it with him and Bud.
With him and Bud.
Yeah.
You was just riding a high. Plus, you was on top of the world. You wasn't even.
I did watch it Sunday morning. I watched it Sunday morning.
You know what I'm saying? You was still on the high. I thought on Friday night, I thought he seemed very when they did the Grand Arrivals. When I watched the Grand Arrivals, I thought he seemed unprepared. He seemed a little nervous. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe my expectation of Max returning to boxing was too high, but I was really disappointed with his interviewing and his performance over the weekend. I was disappointed. Maybe he out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got to get back in boxing shape.
And he's been a couple years. He might not have known how he's gonna be received and all that.
Right.
But we know Max know boxing though.
But I'm glad he definitely knows boxing, and I'm glad to see him back. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he'll get in better boxing shape and he'll be ready,
Yeah, he'll be ready next. Well, who knows the next time we're gonna get something like this though, but I checked out their podcast. I was watching a little. I quit the first couple of minutes. They got Shady on it. Talking about Shady, a boxing expert. I don't know about that.
I ain't doing that.
I don't know that. Listen, I ain't ready. They just giving out titles.
Yeah,
they just giving niggas titles. Yeah, Shady no boxing. Shady don't know nothing.
They better listen. Going to the fight don't make you an expert.
Right. Shit. But shout out to the big fight. All right, so let's talk. Let's tap into this Charlie Kirk assassination situation. I'm gonna let Iceberg go ahead and lead this this process.
Yeah. So I shout out to our brothers Juice and JB. Mm-hmm. Last week Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Right. I'm the word assassinated for me is fitting, and I think people would just kind of waffle back and forth whether he got shot, this and that, blah blah blah. And we talk politics on here a little bit. Like I said, if Juice was here, we'd probably be talking about it a lot because that's his bag. Right. If the world don't know, everybody got their own thing, you know what I'm saying, on this podcast. So I'm going to kind of lead the charge on this one from my point of view. Charlie Kirk said a lot of incendiary things about people in general. He said a lot of incendiary things about Black people. He said a lot of incendiary things about Black women. And I kind of paraphrase when he was saying that particular Black women, to include Michelle Obama and what's the Supreme Court Justice, I forget, Conchetta Brown or whatever her name is. I don't know. I have the quote up, but I mean, matter of fact, I can bring it up.
Is it Kataji?
Kataji, yes.
Yeah.
Specifically, what he said. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's moronic Black woman, I wonder if she's there because of her excellence or if she is there because of affirmative action, right? If I would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, would we have been called racist? Now they're coming out and saying this for us. You do not have the brain power, the brain processing power to otherwise be taken seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to be taken somewhat seriously. All right, let me start there. I've been on this earth for almost 45 years. What I do know is that there are racist people in this world.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I grew up in a city, Baltimore, Maryland, to be specific, where the population of African Americans is probably somewhere in the 90%, right? So I was very ignorant to what the world was like prior to me joining the military, where the world expanded for me, right? But the first place that I felt that I was treated differently because of the color of my skin was actually in Trieste, Italy. On my first deployment, I was 19 years old, and that was the first time that somebody didn't let me into a building, a place, an establishment because of the color of my skin.
Wow.
I just went on about my business, right? Then the first time I was ever called the N-word was someone drove their truck past me in San Diego, right? So I'm 24, 25 then, right?
Oh, you was out Ote.
Yes, close. What's the B word? Was that Plaza Bonita? That's exactly what. Me and my best friend Chris. Shout out to Chris. So I was at Plaza Bonita, and that's what happened. And we looked and we laughed at each other and just kept it moving. So Charlie Kirk was famous for going around speaking on college campuses, saying what he said, and it was basically debate format. And we live in the country, right? And I'm more bipartisan than anything else, right? Like in my life. And on one hand, I can hate what he would say about people, right? Actually hate it. And also not wish death upon him because that's the country we live in, right?
Right.
I am a true patriot. I get up, I take my hat off, I put my hand over my heart, and I bow my head whenever the national anthem is on, and I always have, and I always will. But I'm also not mad at Colin Kaepernick for taking the knee, right? Like two things can be true. And we live in this country where you either have to be really far left and talk about the right, or you have to be really far right and talk about the left. What's wrong with that? Shooting and killing him is one of the most heinous things I ever had to see in my life. At some point in time, man, that man was married and he had 2 young children and a 1-year-old boy in this world. This is his villain arc, right? You know what I'm saying? His 1-year-old son just became a villain because somebody decided to take his father out because they didn't like the way he talked or what he said about somebody. No, dog. No on either side. Then they making it be all these big things that it just doesn't have to be. And whether you was around for JFK or Malcolm or MLK and all the different attempts on Ronald Reagan and, you know what I'm saying, the Kennedy brother got killed, and even an attempt on Donald Trump. Like, he's still the president of the United States. I don't have to agree with everything you have going on. But when you get to a certain status, you start making a certain amount of money, your viewpoint kind of changes because your world expands. And I just wish people would see it that way. And extreme people on the right do extreme shit. Extreme people on the left do extreme shit. Extreme people in the world do extreme shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Osama bin Laden was a Muslim. All Muslims ain't bad, I promise you. Right. I know a lot of really good ones. I'm in business with a lot of really good ones. Like, there's extreme people everywhere, right? So you just can't group everybody all together. So, you know, do I agree with Charlie Kirk? Hell no. Is it rest in peace for him? Absolutely. Right? I hope somebody grabs his family and take care of him, because that was probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, and it didn't have to be that way because you ain't like what somebody else said. So what? Right? Like, Charlie Kirk been out here doing stuff for a long time. It never changed anything in my life. Right. And I'll kick it over to y'all in a minute. Ava Johnson, who is The Rock's daughter, right? I think her real name is Simone, right? But she goes by Ava Johnson, The Rock daughter. She's been getting flamed up because of what she said. And, you know, she was like, if you want somebody to say something nice about you in death, you will want to say nice things in while you're alive, right? And that's just true, right? Like people don't have that thing for you, and people hate you. So it's a lot of stuff going on and happening around this assassination. I don't think it's going to get quiet at all, because violence begets violence, and it'll just be another incident. And like I said, everybody's talking about it, the conspiracy theories, that it really happened, what happened to the little boy, and they are dying because that young man who shot him, I guess, is a cis white male, right? Which goes against their narrative, right? They was dying for it. Even the governor was like, I was wishing it was somebody from somewhere else. He got on TV and said that. Right?
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's wild. But I also love when he said, oh, yeah, remember, Utah still has the death penalty. I was like, okay, I like that energy. Right? Yeah. And Cash Patel, the leader of the FBI, he looked crazy on TV. He just looked like he don't belong.
He's
cooked.
He's cooked.
Hilarious.
I'm just, hey, if y'all don't believe it, he's cooked. So I'll say this. I make a very, very conscious effort, not to share my political views or to, limit my political views on the internet, period.
For sure.
And on this podcast. But my take on this whole Charlie Kirk thing is plain and simple. And I don't believe in the United States of America that anyone deserves to die for their opinion. Point blank, period. I don't have to agree with you. I don't have to like you or any of those things.
You don't even have to listen to him, bro.
I don't have to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to pay it any mind. But I want to make it very, very clear on Will Smith's internet that I do not believe anyone deserves to die for their opinion. No matter how hateful, no matter how stupid, no matter what, you have the right to share your opinion and to have your opinion, point blank, period. That's where I'll leave it. I won't get into the politics of it. I won't talk about my personal feelings about Charlie Kirk, but I will say it is a sad thing to see when in the United States of America, we cannot share our opinion without fear of losing our lives. That is a dangerous place, and it is a crazy world that we're living in at this moment.
Yeah. All right. I never heard of Charlie Kirk. One thing that popped into my head was, it's kind of funny, the Chris Rock, them niggas wasn't sad and somebody killed them niggas when he talked about Big, and I don't know why Big and Pac, that popped into my head.
He said he wasn't assassinated.
Somebody killed them niggas.
Yeah.
Never heard of Charlie Kirk. Shout out to, I heard Justin Jefferson put the money together for
that was no.
That's not true.
That definitely was on Jay's internet.
That was on Jay's internet.
Okay, all right. I had seen something like that though.
Of course you did. They did it for like 5 or 6 different players, and it just showed up in your algorithm because you probably searched something Vikings, and they just trying to bring fans in there. So yeah, not true. And
I thought that was kind of like weird, but
he didn't need it, and he don't need it.
Right.
That's for sure.
Right.
Name us no bills.
I never heard them kids got trust funds.
I never heard of Charlie Kirk.
Have you ever seen any of his videos?
No.
Right.
Maybe so I don't. It wasn't. I don't.
Went on your radar.
Yeah, I'm not even. If I was to see something like that, I'm not even gonna watch it. I didn't see the video of him passing away.
Yeah.
One thing I kind of teach my kids that when in the midst of this going on, I kind of been listening to stuff. So I always teach my kids, like, it's not okay to put your hands and do something to somebody for the things that they say to you.
That they say.
But I also teach them that the things that you say to them, people might do something to you because of the things you say. I don't know why, but in the midst of all that popped into my head. I always tell them, like, yo,
words have power.
Right. So and just like so I kind of feel like if you doing all that, I kind of feel like those kind of things can come back your way because of the energy you give out. If you're saying things, I feel like the things that he was saying, it wouldn't make me be that way. But I believe there are people in the world who will react in a way that's not necessarily, that can lead to something of these actions happening because of the words you say. I don't think that's right, but I believe that happens in the world. That's why I teach my kids that. So that's what popped into my head too. Like, damn, I wonder if I kind of felt like maybe, like even with rap, they say, oh, well, Big died, or they talked about death so much, or they talked about this, and or if you speak certain things, it brings a certain energy back your way.
It gives life to it.
Right. And I kind of think like, and I think some people don't necessarily, I believe that. I watch what I say to people. I don't say anything that I don't mean, or I don't say anything that I can't live with the consequences of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that maybe a guy like him necessarily has those same values. I wouldn't say anything like that because I believe something can happen to you in this world. If I said things like that about white people, and I think I could just walk around here regular, even though they said he had a vest on, right?
They're saying
That's not
maybe he
sure.
had one. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
A
I mean,
vest
Jay's
ain't
so,
never
internet again.
saved anybody from a headshot.
That's
well,
that's
I've
Jay's
heard stuff
internet
with a
too.
thing. They said the bounced off the vest. I don't know. Who knows? I don't
No.
know what's.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That straight to his neck.
Yeah.
And if you listen to the experts, because all the he got hit from 200 yards away.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We talking about 2 football fields. Let's be
Right.
very clear. Right. That's a long way.
Mhm.
And no sniper has ever been trained to shoot at someone's neck. Right. So it was probably a shot that was aimed for his chest and center mass, and it
Mhm.
missed that part and just hit.
Hit him in his neck.
And it hit.
I think you're right. I think it was aimed somewhere else because you know when you're a amateur shooter from 200 yards away, you're not factoring in wind speeds and all the temperature and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the breathing and all of that. You popping a shot. So I don't think he meant to hit him where he hit him. But nonetheless, it is it's pretty crazy to think that. I don't know what this dude's shooting background or hunting background was, but it is actually pretty crazy to think that he was able to hit him and no one else with one shot from 200 yards away. That's crazy.
So is it true that they had debate? So they had words. That video's true.
No,
they got it. That's
not him.
No,
Nope.
that wasn't him.
That wasn't him.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't try. Yeah,
it's sad. I mean, I guess. Like I don't wish. I wouldn't wish death. I don't wish death on nobody. Only a couple people that I could think of in my life who, and I think they deserve how I feel about that. I'm saying so. But I didn't lose no sleep. It's a regular day for me with the situation. You know, you don't want to see kids grow up without their dad or wife or husband not to come home. You don't want to see that. But I mean, to me, I know I kind of maybe it's a numbness because I kind of know how the world be sometimes. You know, so it's unfortunate. That's all I can really say on that one. I mean, it's a lot going on. I don't think it's from what I'm hearing, all the stuff I heard, y'all telling me that those things are questionable.
Yeah,
so,
not
I mean,
true.
I guess right. I guess we'll see how it all plays out. I wish people went about things a different way, but I mean, the world is how it is. So I mean, I've been living here 43 years, and it's just like when I read it, of course, if I knew the guy, you want people to go home to their families. That's what you want.
Right. Absolutely.
And sometimes you don't, and it's sad, but.
And then he had another quote, right? He's like, I think it's worth it. It's worth, in talking about 2A, right? Or your Second Amendment rights, the right to bear arms, right? And Charlie Kirk's quote was, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have the cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. It's a prudent deal. It's irrational.
Right. That's crazy that you say that, and that's how you go
that
out.
was 2023. Yeah,
So
when he was shot, he was making a statement. He was debating about mass shootings.
Yep.
That is what they were talking about when he
trans
was shot.
mass shooting. Yep. Like how? Yeah.
So in that statement you read,
mm-hmm.
basically, what you gather from that? You said so people shouldn't be punished for that.
No,
the cost of doing business.
Right. Correct. Exactly. Yeah.
So basically, you're
the cost. That's kind of crazy. Business. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So shouldn't nobody feel no kind of way? Because how you feel about it is, I remember it was somebody. What was it? It might have been a movie, but I think somebody said and it was a movie, so I don't even want to quote it like that. But it might have been Four Brothers Crazy, but it was like, yo, if mom would have forgave the same guys who ended up killing her,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, would Charlie Kirk not feel a way about dying because
that's what he put out there?
Or is it different because it's you?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's definitely different because it's you, right? But like, I was supposed to start going around talking and having conversations with veterans, but the first thing in my head was, is somebody going to want to do something to me because of my cause? Literally, that's what I think about when I'm like, am I going to get out there on the road? Am I going to stand in front of some people? Is some people going to dislike what I'm doing for disabled veterans? Right? Like, that's where my mind goes because that's the way I've been conditioned. Right? I don't play around. Like, I react when homeless people walk past my vehicles, when the squeegee boys walk past my joint. Like my head is always on a swivel. And like, yo, you'd have had to, if that was me having those conversations, I'd have been around some bulletproof glass. I'd have been in the Pope mobile.
Right.
It's wild. I did read something where his head of security said that they literally had just had that conversation where they felt like they needed to put something around him, like a plexiglass or something like that to protect him. So those conversations allegedly were actually being had. So not too long before he
was doing this on college campuses, bro. Like that was his shtick.
But do y'all think somebody who speaks like that and speak in this manner and talks about these kind of things considers though that like the way you have to think, the way you think, Iceberg, when you sit back here and say, if I did that, I would have to. That's what I think. I'm careful about what I say in general, what I say to people, how I treat people, because at the end of the day, you never know what type of time somebody on. I believe your words comes with consequences. It shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is. So do you think he understood that, or he had a ignorance to it and didn't believe that something could happen to him? If your security telling you that, do you think he was probably downplaying it or wasn't really worried about it because America loves me, or you know what I'm saying? Or
I think anyone that has people that love them has to consider that.
Right.
Anyone that has people that love them has to consider that.
Like you know somebody who got shot before?
Yes.
And one of two things happen. Either they get it together or they start to feel more invincible. They'll survive something like that. Oh, they can't do nothing to me because of that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think people are raised a certain way. Like my kids don't know a life of what I'm saying. When I say to them, yo, when you say somebody will punch you in your mouth for something you say. It's not okay to be that way, but it can happen. You can say something and somebody will hit you for it. That's something I try to put into their heads. Like, yo, be careful what you say to people and how you treat people. Is that not something that I guess is everybody don't get that kind of those kind of things said to them? So it might be a thing where it's like you don't believe that you might believe that I should be able to say what I want to say and nothing happens.
Yeah, so cross analysis is a real thing, right? So I went to the Clips concert the other day, right? And I was like, I could one get in the Uber, right, and bring my ass back home, or two, I can get on the scooter and drive past a bunch of YNs and deal with all those things, right? Like whatever that could be, right? Like why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? So there's people who have a level of privilege who don't think that way, right? Like shout out to Cool Mike, who always say between men there's always a low level threat of violence, right? And you know what I'm saying? So you have to always think that way. But women may not think that way. Kids may not think that way. People of different races may not think that way, right? Because you think your cause is so righteous and nobody would in their right mind would do that to you. You're right. Nobody in their right mind probably wouldn't do that to you. Right, but there's somebody in their wrong mind that would. And you know what? I cross analysis right-minded people, wrong-minded people, diagonal, wrong-minded people, whatever. Yo, up, down, left, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff, backwards, forwards, all of those things are in my cross analysis period in life. So like I ain't did one event and I'm thinking about the possibilities that what could happen to me and how I'll protect me and mine, right? Doing that on a large scale. We talking about a college dropout who's been doing this for the better part of 10 to 12 years. He dropped out like 18 years old and been doing this since then.
But see, we come from a place of even I don't got to be doing nothing. Like when we go to a restaurant, I know we talked about this multiple times. I go to a restaurant, my wife knows, yo, I'm gonna have my back unless I'm with my father-in-law or another man I trust. I don't have my back to no doors.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Because it don't gotta be me. When I'm out somewhere, it don't necessarily gotta be me having a problem with somebody. Somebody else could be having a problem with somebody, and all of a sudden you're in the mix of something.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So that's a way of thinking that I'm conditioned to sit back here and what's going on right there? Oh,
yeah,
I'm just watching. I will be. What you looking at? Like, I'm just watching what's going on around me. You get what I'm saying? And we're raised that way. So in the day, it's like it's a part of who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's I don't know if my kids will necessarily be that way because they don't come from the environment I come from. You get what I'm saying? But that's things I'm trying to tell my son now, like, yo, dog, you got to be doing this. You got to be paying attention. You got to live it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
He'll never, yeah, like he's not gonna internalize that the way that you would because of your upbringing. Like we really been in situations where not paying attention will make sure that you don't make it home. And you know, your children don't have to deal with that. My children don't have to deal with that. So I literally have to tell my daughters and like teach them, like, look, hey, when you walking down the street, don't be talking on the phone because you can't pay attention. If you're gonna talk on the phone, put it on speaker so you can pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't be walking with you know what I mean? Like I gotta tell them that because my mama didn't have to tell me that because I knew the world that I was in. My daughters don't have them problems. So they're not gonna understand it the way they don't understand why I won't sit with my back to the door. They don't know that. You know what I mean?
Right. But see, that's like the same thing where there's like when I used to go out with the homies, we go out somewhere. Like my job is to get you back to your family. Like at the end of the night, no matter what happened, we got to make sure everybody's getting back to their folks. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because I don't even want a big responsibility of having to tell. I don't want to have to make that call or be no. You got to get back home, dog. Like I had homies who get out and get, yo, bro, you going home right now. That hit me when you get home thing is a real thing. You get what I'm saying? Yo, let me know. Me and brother said back here when I got to Jamaica, he hit my phone. Talking about like, why you ain't tell me?
I didn't hit your
phone. You ain't hit my phone. You hit T phone. Like, yo, why? She told me like, you know, Rel just text me. I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot to let you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely hit T was like, yo, tell that girl you married
that's
to.
That's a real thing. It's a real thing where though certain
people he went to your boss. Going to the boss is crazy.
Stop it, yo. Listen, it's certain people that have my location. I've seen situations with things that happen. I want you to like forget all that. Some people getting there, I don't want nobody to have my location, and that's fine. But I done seen things happen where though, yo, I want my location to be as far as my phone, and that it's possible that
they can find you anyway. Don't think that sharing your location gonna stop anything.
Right, it's real out here. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't getting no better. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the same people being sane and everybody don't got their right. It's people that's crazy. Like I tell my kids, people are crazy out here. Y'all move around here because y'all live in a bubble. It's people that really don't got no sense out here. Right. I was walking 4 o'clock. I used to walk in Philly when I used to go to work. I'd be walking downtown. You see the craziest stuff. I seen a boy with a bottle of wine, big ass bottle of wine. What the fuck you looking at? I just walking by. It could have been anybody walking by. He probably would have said that to him. It ain't even about me. And if I let my pride get in the way at that moment and say, what the fuck, dog? Like, who knows what type of time he on?
Right.
Who knows what he got?
Or what he got.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
So
I'm from a different place.
I'm like, you know, sitting here having this conversation, it made me kind of, you know what I'm saying, think back, right? So I'm definitely the guy that, you know, I'm not sitting with my back to the door, you know, all of those kind of things. And for years, like I actually wondered, like, why am I so adamant about like my daughters paying attention and stuff like that when they're walking down the street and being aware of their surroundings and stuff like that. And I used to think it was, you know, just the little things as far as like, oh, you got to be able to see a car coming, you know, and be able to move out the way of the car and all of that. And it wasn't until, bro, it was in counseling. Like I went to counseling, and it wasn't until I was in counseling that I realized that it stems from an event that happened to me when I was about 7 years old, right? I grew up in Boston. You know, there was a park about 5 minutes away from my house, and I used to walk to the park every day after school. And what happened to me was coming back, there was 2 ways to get home, but the quickest way took me past a subway station. And I could go past the subway station, make a left, and boom, my house was right down the street. And I'll never forget this. I was about 6 or 7 years old, walking home from the park. I'm walking past the subway station, and a dude comes out the subway station. Obviously, he a bum, he drunk, or, you know, a wino or something. And he was like, "Hey, boy, come here," and like jumped up, like came at me. And when he came at me, you know, pew, I'm out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. But I didn't go back outside for over a year. It took me a year to be able to go back outside. And then it took me another like 2 years before I was actually able to walk past that subway station. And so now when you fast forward that, you know what I'm saying? Now when my girls is walking down the street, you're going to pay attention to what's around you. And it all stems from that event that happened to me when I was 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah. I don't mess with West Baltimore, dog. I tell everybody now. Like I I don't do nothing over there. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Right? Like yo, what's this? What's that? I don't know.
It's a corner. It's a corner in my hood. It's a corner. That's so much bad stuff has happened on that corner that I won't cross it. Like I'll cross the street unless I see somebody I know, and I go holler at them because I see somebody I know. It's so much bad stuff that happened on that corner that I will not just walk. Like walking by myself. Yeah, I would not. Well, I don't walk anymore. I used to walk all the time.
Yeah, but
you cross the street no more.
When the last time you crossed the street?
The streets. That's
listen. I used to cross a lot of streets. Yeah, listen, and I was one of them niggas too. Like, yeah, when I been driving, I'm still walk places. I was lying.
I gotta tell y'all that, yo, I was the other day. I found myself in a situation where we talk about not crossing streets all the time, and I actually had to cross the street, and in the middle of crossing the street, I literally was like, "What the fuck am I doing? What? How did I get here?
Right?
How did I get in the crosswalk?"
My cross the street game, I can cross any street. I'm gonna get it. I've been crossing too many streets, but it's been a while, man. It's been a while. But rest in peace to Charlie Kirk and all that, man. Please be careful out here, people.
And ain't nothing wrong with saying that because it's humanity, right? Like, yo, I'm telling you, it's some wild stuff.
Empathy is free. All right. Empathy is free. Being a good person is free. All right.
Yeah. It's a lot of things that people act like cost something. Like, thank you.
Right.
Good morning.
Excuse me.
Yo, listen.
My bad. Like all these things will save your life.
The older I get, yo, I say have a good day so much more than I've ever said in my life. Like somebody hold it and know what's I go to Wawa, I hold the door, have a good day. People hold the door for me. I don't know. I find myself, maybe I don't look as threatening as I used to look when I was younger. But I guess I'm the nice black guy. Like,
that'd be my goal too, yo. But I like to turn it on and off. Right, because I be done peopling. Like I don't want nobody to say nothing to me. I just put the grill on. Like
when that social media go on empty.
Yeah. Oh no, early in the morning. Like sometimes when I gotta get up dumb early, I do not be in the mood. Yeah, like, I don't want to be nobody's friend. I'm mean. I mean for real. Like I mean, and I just gotta know that. Yeah, I mean that's just what it is. I'm a mean guy. Sometimes it depends on who you are.
Self-awareness is the key.
Yeah, my mother-in-law think I'm the sweetest thing ever. Some people know I'm a jerk.
You are. And I'm not just right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing with the fight. The whole thing with the fight was, and my mom having her, I don't care if the fight was, I'd have missed that fight for her. Yeah. Period. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Good thing they had it early and we got home and
had a decent time.
Exactly.
Well, you had a whole fight party and invite me?
No, I wasn't a fight party. It was like, yo,
how many people was dead? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nope.
I was.
Nope. I don't even want to know.
1, 2, 3. It was like probably 6. But it was
it was 5. That's the party.
No, listen. It was we at the party. Yo, y'all want to come to the crib and watch the fight? It wasn't nothing planned. It was like in the midst of the dinner. That's what that was. All right.
Hey, Real. Hey, Real, you see him shooting Bill? You see
that nigga? Ask that nigga last time he drove.
Half, yo.
Ask the last time he took the drive.
Things have changed, my brother.
Hold up.
Tell me what you got. Here. Things have changed, my brother.
I said, I know.
I don't know your schedule. And it's funny. I was going to hit T up like, yo, I'm going to run up on bro one day. You got to let me know when y'all ain't got nothing going on.
Nigga, pop up, nigga. Yeah. I just told my nephew, me and my nephew had to talk.
Yeah.
Yo.
When he was away? Did he tell you where he was at this weekend?
Did he hit me this weekend? No, where's he at?
Right. New York Fashion Week.
Was he?
Yeah. I wore New York. I was like, yo, y'all get there? Yeah, we're like, yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying, about to get in this fashion stuff. I'm like, it's Fashion Week? He like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, he fancy.
Okay.
That's my guy. I told him, I said, yo, he talking about something. I'm gonna come, nephew, long as I live somewhere, you have a place. Yeah, like I live anywhere. You might be on the air mattress, but you nigga, come on.
That air mattress is good.
Yeah, that's nephew, you know what I mean? Shout out to nephew. Week 2 of the NFL season. My Minnesota Vikings got the ass whooped. I wanna take my Super Bowl prediction back. We not ready yet. JJ for me. Last night didn't feel like JJ. Our left tackle was out. He coming back from ACL, and that left tackle was giving up everything. Atlanta was killing us. No protection. Our center went out. who was really leading, getting our young quarterback, helping him with certain stuff, lost him, and they were just hitting JJ crazy, man. A lot of the passes that he got off when he got a shot to do something, he did pretty good. But I really feel like if I don't feel like what's my man who left? We'd have had him, it'd have been different. He'd have got hit too. That's just how I felt about it. We got a lot of injuries right now. So 1-1, I'm happy to be there. But the whole Super Bowl thing, and it was good last week because when we was going off, we was getting our ass whooped since we got off the pod last week, 196. My boys came back and won 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. So I was feeling myself a little bit. Reality set back in. The kid is going to take some time, but
he out for a couple weeks too, yeah, right?
Well, they say he week to week.
Oh, okay. Well,
they saying that.
Yeah, a lot of people hurt, yo. Jaden Daniels hurt.
Did he got hurt?
Yeah, they say he may not be able to go this week. He week to week too.
What's the name?
On a knee sprain.
What's name was messed up my football pool? Purdy. That was last minute. Him not playing.
Pull him out. Yeah.
Let's start with that Dallas.
No. Let's start in Miami. Why don't we do that? Let's start in Miami. I don't know if y'all know this, but my New England Patriots went down to Miami and pulled out
New England Patriots because I am the second.
Yeah,
I am number 2 Patriots fan.
You are.
That's well documented.
Hey, and look, I'm not gonna lie to you though. When my man ran that touchdown and before they called him stepping out of bounds, I may or may not have screamed into a pillow because I was pissed off. And then like the gates of heaven, I saw the referee.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about you when that happened. Bro. I was like, I
saw that ref, and they brought that ball back to the 26-yard line. I knew it was our day. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew
it. They need to get Tyreek Hill. It's time for him to go.
Cheetah.
You can tell he's not happy, and he's not
happy. He played decent though. I mean, he had 7 receptions for over 100 yards.
Yeah, I don't know, but
he was getting busy.
I see him being more of a menace than being.
So it's not a physical body for him to get traded for, right? So that's assets. What the problem with those assets is his price is the price. So
that number,
Miami gonna have to pay, right?
Yeah.
They would have to pay some of the salary to
offset that. Yeah, for sure. Because people ain't got no money like that. And
you see,
and to that kicker, man, you got one more time. Miss one more extra point. Botch one more.
He missed the first 2, didn't he?
He missed the first 2 extra points, and then he botched the kick at the end of the game. All right, you got one more time. One more time, and you're gonna find yourself at the unemployment line. You said what do?
What Diggs do?
He laced up the cleats.
He ain't really get off.
No, you know what? I don't. I think that's Josh McDaniels' fault. I think that is your best receiver. You gotta find a way to get the ball into his hands.
But is he taking that attention away from everybody else and everybody else getting off?
I mean, everybody else. I mean, they're moving the ball around. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the ball out of you know what I'm saying, out of his hands pretty quickly. But you have to design plays to get your playmakers and your best players in position. And I don't think they're doing a good job of that. I think it feels like they're using him. They're scheming him as a possession receiver, and I don't think that's what we brought him in to do.
But he came in. What he had a tour? ACL?
ACL. He's coming off an ACL injury,
and he's 31 years old.
Yeah, about that.
He was a Viking too. We drafted him in the 4th round, 6th round, something like that.
He was a bunch of stuff, yo. It's crazy. This is 4th team.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
Buffalo, Vikings,
New England, and
Texans.
Yeah. Oh
Texans. Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be a receiver who understands that with being that guy, sometimes we need you to be that distraction to get the other guys involved. It's not always going to be you getting off. Like the
think he has the ability to do that?
It's not too many. I hear real positive.
I asked you. I said, do you think he has the ability?
I think he don't got no choice as the 31-year-old guy. I would be more worried about. Huh?
He does have a choice.
Who's wanna?
No. He can continue to be the diva receiver. That's the choice.
Right, and to that runs its course. We always say it's time. It's what you produce over. Sometimes we'll deal with the diva when you're producing. When you're not able to give us that anymore.
Right.
We seen Randy Moss get cut.
Yeah.
So you can be the diva if you want to. But see, for me, like I look at like an AJ Brown situation different. Because if you AJ Brown and we're winning, I feel like you can't say nothing if we winning.
Winning cures all.
Right.
Right.
So if I'm not getting, even though he had 5 catches for like 27 yards yesterday, and we can talk about that whole
you got to go game by game because that's what we
right. But I'm just saying we talk about the diva situation. If you gonna be a diva like AJ Brown, we winning. You see the quarterback not complaining. I'm throwing the ball. I ain't throw the ball for 100 yards, but we winning. Now when we start a 2-game losing streak, now I'm snapping because we losing and I'm not getting the ball.
Yeah.
So I mean, in the day to go back to Stephon Diggs, y'all 1-1, and I think Stephon Diggs he's 31 years old. I think it took him a little while to even get his deal right off the bat, right?
No.
So ain't nobody like, yo, we need Stephon Diggs right now. So you could deal if you want. After this
I don't
deal,
think he's tripping.
He might. Hopefully, he done grown and matured. I don't think he should have never left. Why did you want out of Buffalo?
Diva mentality.
Now you could have been playing with and he was giving you the rock.
Yeah,
grass ain't always greener.
Hey, don't do that.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, that's like
the grass real green in New England.
Just like Hill, just like to go back to Hill. You want to? What happened with the KC situation?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I mean, the best quarterback in the league.
But no, he from Florida. Ain't he from Miami?
We winning though, Dre.
Yeah, but ain't nothing like getting to a bag and going to the house.
Right.
Ain't nothing like getting to a bag
until Tua have concussions and Tua not giving you the rock and you snapping on the sideline.
Why did you ever think that Tua was a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes?
He didn't.
That goes back to the age-old question that I always ask. If you let's say you rich already. Let's not say we in the situations we in now, right? I'm not saying we broke, but let's say we already got. Let's say you got $50 million in the bank.
Yeah.
But let's say you got $20 million in the bank. By the sign your next deal. Do you take the deal that's $10 million less, but you know you're going to be happy, or take the extra $10 million and risk being unhappy going to work every day?
Bro, like your question is a good one, but it's off base. So it's, do I care about winning something or do I not care about winning something?
Have I won a Super Bowl? Have I won a Super Bowl already?
We talking about Tyreek.
Oh, they
won a Super Bowl.
Go with your bag.
I'm going to get it.
Now you're miserable. You want to win now.
I don't think he's miserable.
It's hard for me to be miserable at home. It's hard for me to believe that I've won a Super Bowl and I'm getting a bag and I'm at home and I'm miserable. I don't think that.
You know what T-Pain said? If I ever feel sorry, I'm gonna go cry in this Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but did we not hear him say in the offseason he
just saying stuff, bro? Like he just saying stuff.
What he want more money.
If you're happy, do you just say stuff?
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, yes.
Yeah. What other situation you gonna go to? You gotta go to a team that can absorb that salary cap number, and guess what? They ain't winning either.
Right. That's why it goes back to
he just
staying in Kansas City.
Bro, you know what I heard? We'll get to that point because we
ain't got to stay there. We can leave that where it's at.
Yeah, where we at? So let's talk about the game yesterday that I went to. It was opening day in Ravens Stadium, and we played the Cleveland Browns. And our offense looked uninspired for the better part of it, right? So me, PJ, Moms, and Cool Mike, we had the game yesterday. And we looked uninspired at first. Then we kind of kicked it in gear, and we ended up winning 41-17.
Right, damn. Where was the uninspired at?
Yeah, the first half? They sold out to stop the run. Derrick Henry had 11 rushes for 23 yards. That was their whole thing. Yeah, it was nuts. But Lamar Jackson had the quietest 4-touchdown game to people that if you're not a Baltimore fan, you wouldn't know who
Nobody's
they were.
Talking about it.
Right. With the exception of DeAndre Nook Hopkins, who was catching anything that was put in the air in his immediate 15 to 20 yard vicinity, right? Like he was getting to it. Like John Harbaugh got there today, like the defender couldn't play any better defense. He was on his hip, and D-Hop still caught it. And I love the fact that D-Hop right now is on the internet, Will Smith's internet, with the soap emoji You know what I'm saying? Because everybody say he washed. So every time he score, that's what he do. Like he rub his chest like he getting washed, right? You know what I'm saying? So DeAndre Hopkins looked like DeAndre Hopkins, and we rolled over them. But to the point you were saying, I want to get back to, like, oh boy, in the press conference, you know what he had the nerve to say, Myles Garrett?
Oh boy,
Myles Garrett. Shit's embarrassing.
You resigned. No, this is the bad part. You asked for a trade, then you resigned.
Yeah.
What you thought they was gonna be? Dogs.
Right. Yeah.
Listen, if I was him, I'd be the main one in that front office talking about Shador.
I wouldn't even.
There's nothing. No, there's nothing for him to talk about.
Yeah,
there's nothing for him to talk about.
Yeah,
you asked for a trade to get up out of there. Listen, there's nothing. I don't care what they told you in them negotiations. They did not promise you that they was going to win,
right?
At all, because the Browns have no plan on how they're going to get to a winning franchise. So they couldn't have promised you that. So you signed because you wanted a bag. You got your bag. Sit down, shut up, and spend your money.
Yeah. I'm number 6 on the quarterback depth chart in Cleveland.
Hey, I'm on the practice squad.
I'm 3 weeks away from starting. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. Over Shador too.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I get some practice squad reps. You know,
it's crazy. Game that stuck out. The game of the week might have been that Dallas Giants game.
I didn't watch it.
They was going. That fourth quarter was like
it's a bunch of trash
touchdown.
They both trash.
What was the final score?
37-40. Walk-off kick.
Russell Wilson, dumbass.
You think that was better than the Dolphins Patriots game?
No.
You don't know. The very end of that game they nonstop scoring. The last
we had a punt return and a kick return in 12 seconds.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, it was like touchdown. The score went back and forth like 3 or 4 times.
Russell Wilson, like
he threw for 4. He threw for 4.
I'm number 8 on that depth chart too. like all he do is throw the ball in the air, close his eyes, and
the bad part about it was.
Hey, hold on, real. You might be 5th. That's the Giants calling.
Yo, Russell Wilson threw a overtime pick. Like, I don't know where he was throwing that damn ball at, but
bro, he closed his eyes and say Malik Neighbors is going to catch it. That's what
he caught two. He caught 2 bombs, like Malik.
Right,
but I don't even know if he was looking at.
That's what he banked on, and that luck runs out.
Then they doing dumb shit like they got the young boy going in, Dart going in on second and 1.
Yeah,
I don't get taking the quarterback out. I don't know the NFL. What else stuck out this? Oh well, the Patrick Mahomes. I called it. I told y'all Kansas City was going to be 0-2 heading into week 3.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, I thought they was going to get washed.
Oh, there's a real conversation to be had. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. I'm not talking about
no,
he's not. Right.
I wouldn't. I don't think there's anybody that can even argue that point.
Right.
No, not at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Travis Kelce dropping balls.
Yeah, he might need to go ahead and
This is awesome.
Yeah,
it's the same energy in 2 weeks.
Caleb Williams, yo. Now I seen Caleb Williams in the game against us. They talking about Caleb Williams like they're ready to bench him. Like if that first half against the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him make some plays, do some things that you want to talk about benching somebody for. They talking like I'm hearing. First of all, it's very obvious that the coach don't want him as the quarterback. It's very obvious. Yes.
Wow.
The coach is not adjusting to. I think the biggest mistake for this coach. He the offensive coach. He was for Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And they just Detroit put 51 on their ass too. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's one of them coaches who I coach a certain way, and I'm not adjusting to the skill set of And to him, I didn't draft him. He's not my guy. Even as the number 1 pick, as the coach coming in, if I'm the owner or you have to make this work as a coach. I'm hiring you. Before I hire you, you need to be showing me how you gonna make this work with Caleb.
Why did you take the job?
I don't know. It seemed like almost a sabotage mission for Caleb. I'm not sure if he's worth it. I hear a lot of negative. There's a lot of negative things being said about him, even in college. The whole he don't listen and him. It's a lot of things he's saying about him. And then what don't make it no better when you got Daniels playing how he playing and the quarterbacks that came after him, they acting like they're very benchable, man. And I'm like, damn, it's kind of quick, ain't it?
It's the most I done talked about or care about Chicago. Fuck Caleb Williams. I don't care if he succeed or not. I never thought he was all that hype, bunch of hype to me.
When a nigga went and cried on his mom's lap after the game at USC.
Well, that was intense.
Hey fellas, I gotta hop off. Duty calls.
Yeah, man.
All right, peace. Love y'all.
Love you
all
too,
right, Dre. Love you, Dre.
Yeah.
I ain't know Dre was leaving.
He got a roll.
All right.
Yeah.
That's like the old days.
Yeah.
We back to the old days.
OGs.
Right. The brother talking OGs.
Yeah.
All right. So of the 0-2 teams, right?
Yep.
Which team is not really 0-2? Which is better? They just lost. Well, they don't seem like the 0-2 team.
You got a list? I don't need.
Yes, I got the list.
You're not being in a different world.
Yeah. I got the Jets, the Dolphins, the Browns, the Titans, the Chiefs, the Giants, the Panthers, the Bears, and the Saints. I think it's easy to say the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. The rest of them are losers.
Yeah, definitely. Ain't nobody else got any hope.
Yeah.
Okay. And not as good as the 0-2 record. I'm at the 2-0 record.
Yep.
Right? So you got the Bills, the Bengals, the Colts, the Eagles, the Packers, the 49ers, the Cardinals, and the Rams. I'm shocked that the Cardinals are.
But the Cardinals played who? They played the Saints
and the Panthers.
No, that don't count.
They supposed to win, right?
That don't count.
The Colts too. Well, the Colts beat last week.
Danny Dimes been looking good, yo.
And they beat Denver.
They beat Denver
in a good game.
Yeah. The Colts might be for real.
And then the Jags lost to the Bengals even after they lost.
Yo, what's the name? Oh boy, threw 3 picks when he came in there.
Dog, he looking like a fucking bust.
Huh.
Oh, I'm talking about
Browning. You talking about Trevor?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Trevor been a bust. They just gave him the bag so they can't say it yet.
Yeah.
Trevor got paid before Lamar.
He did.
Yeah.
Big bag.
Right. Yeah,
big bag.
Trash.
All right. Is Joe Burrow injury prone?
Yes. For sure.
He's about to be out 3 months for turf toe. Well, we got him next week, so we need
a minimum of 3 months.
Yo. Damn.
He's not going to get surgery until the swelling go down, so probably not next week. And then it's 12 to 14 weeks after that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They probably the middle of October between saying, you know what I'm saying, shut them down completely.
For the year.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to get that coach out of there, everything. Everybody got to go.
He trash. Yeah. But I hope he gets well soon, but I won't lose no sleep.
Oh, he got the vision. You're right.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Steelers lost. Thank you. Seattle.
Yeah.
That was a wild game.
Right? Who they lose to?
Seattle.
Right.
Through 2 picks.
His name was only hype because he's playing the Jets. He got to play the Jets every week. The Jets in Green Bay. He gonna show out.
Jets got
all right.
So
that's
fuck Joe Burrow.
What's up with you and Cam Newton, man?
Fuck you, JB. Because every time I got something to say, I like he's
defending that.
He's just way too animated for me, yo. I can't dig it, and it's just corny. Like he just presents himself as somebody who has to be seen. You ever been around some dudes who was doing stuff for the girls? Of course you have. We've been best friends for 20 years, right? Of course you have, because we have. Right. So like that's what I see him as, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he has to be the one to try to get, like, remember when Stuart Scott, rest in peace, was doing Stuart Scott stuff? You know what I'm saying? And he just was boom shakalaka and stuff.
Right, but it was natural though.
Exactly.
You think he's trying too hard?
He's trying too hard.
Well,
whoop-de-doo, all day today. Whoop-de-doo. Shut up, yo.
Look, it's hard to take him serious when he dresses the way he dresses. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he calls.
It's hard for me when you cut a hole in your head.
Yeah,
it's like you don't like this whole. I don't know. You from where in Atlanta?
Yeah, he called him. He called him Demarius Kajana or something like that. He's like, whatever DK stand for. That was pretty funny, but it was like, like too much of that would get on my nerves, though.
He not it. He not the answer.
He not the answer.
They need to go ahead. Honestly, I just seen an interview with I hadn't watched Mr. Sharp in a while.
Yeah.
Hadn't watched him in a while. Seen an interview with him and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels and Ocho.
Oh, when they was in Vegas. Yeah.
He was on point with his like. I don't know if Mr. Sharp is a wrestling fan, but he was on it.
Yeah.
And I really think
he did with Taker.
No, I didn't see that yet.
Yeah,
it was a lot because they got 520 out there too. 520
yeah.
was interviewing a lot of wrestlers. I see them talking to Taker.
Yeah.
But I feel like honestly, him getting away too has been probably. I think at the end of all this, Mr. Sharp would be a better version of himself at the end of it.
Oh,
I'm not saying financially. I just think I don't. Him at ESPN wasn't it for me. I just felt like maybe he's getting back to being or finding. In this step back, who he has to be in his media space without the necessarily the Black and Milds or the Lakers and 5 or just really being sharp. Like I feel like his interviewing skills have grown. I don't know if he has an interest in wrestling.
Yeah, but he's gonna need a catalyst to get him there to be able to do that.
To get him
to get him back to where he want to be. He's gonna need another like Cat Williams interview. He's gonna need something else, right? Right now, he's just another dude with a podcast.
That's Shawn Michaels' drink, dog. I don't know. I was really like, okay,
yeah,
right. Like in the discussion we was having with the group, even it's just like a thing where when I nobody keeps my attention for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, to sit back here and really watch and go through watching the whole episode, Cam and Mace don't do it for me no more. I don't even watch their stuff no more.
Nope.
I never was on Cam Newton. Mr. Sharp, I had to step away. But what's my man name?
Bomani Jones. Yeah.
Him must see TV.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't even know if he fit in that space with them guys or to even be on no first take type time.
Yeah, I like First Things First. I think they have the best chemistry of all the shows.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Nick Wright, you know.
Brew, Wilds,
and Wilds stepping from behind because you know Wilds is a producer.
Yeah.
Him coming in, he brings he's directs
amazing.
All that. And everybody's cool. Everybody's cool with their places. Chris Broussard ain't trying to be the star. We understand that Nick Wright is the guy.
Yeah. I think their chemistry is perfect.
But that comes with everybody knowing nobody's trying to.
Yeah.
When you got three personalities,
everybody ain't trying to be Flash.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Chris Broussard been around forever. So he's not even on that type of time. I think he's real religious too, real God-fearing man.
Yeah.
Certain stuff I done heard him say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Nick is Nick. And they cool with Nick doing what Nick do, and Nick don't offend them, and it all works. Definitely.
They bring Jennings and stuff in there. And Coach.
Not Brandon Jennings.
What's his name? What I said?
You said Brandon Jennings.
No, I said Jennings. That's his last name, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. That nigga. He played with us too.
He played for Green Bay, right?
And he played with us.
Okay.
I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah. What's his last name? Jennings, though.
Yeah. Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings. Yeah, Greg Jennings and Eric Mangini. Coach. Yeah. I like
Eric Mangini seemed real stuck in the Patriots way and the older way of thinking, but I think he brings something that adds to what they got going on. Yeah. I think, like I said, when you got a team where everybody know what they doing and nobody step on each other's toes, I think it works.
Yeah. And the antics seem authentic, right? Like the stuff that the banners, and when Brew bought the daggone the choir dudes in there, like that was legit. You know, what
I think it's wild. I be thinking it's wild.
The soda pop and the sandwich and some chips and the roll, right?
They are. I like on TV, and I don't know why they don't move them to that earlier spot.
Yeah,
to go at. I think they cool. I like them at 3 to 5. Even though I'm doing a lot of moving around, probably that I wouldn't, but
I catch it all on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, me too.
yeah. Like
me too. I'll catch them at 3. It depends because now I gotta go get the twins and stuff at 3:30, so it kind of throw me off. But I usually come home like 2:30 sometimes, and I'll be able to catch it, But I think that's I can't think of nobody. Who else got 520? The 520 in the morning ain't. Know what's crazy? That being in front of a mic and knowing to keep the mic in front of you and being. It's a lot of times where these guys who've been doing these podcasts for a while ain't that the mic is over here and they talking, and you're not hearing everything, and you know it's little stuff like that that affects. Even with the I said all the smoke, them guys they don't even show up on my
They ain't feed no more.
Yeah, like I'm cool off it. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I'm cool off it. As much as I like the guys, the X and O guys. I don't like you just telling me you got to show me. I like that kind of thing. You know, I love the JJ Redick effect on stuff. You know what I'm saying? So or when Peyton Manning and Eli, they're entertaining too.
Yeah, I like
Peyton
that.
and Eli entertaining too.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna give this Wishmacom show a real good listen and see what I feel about that. The arena.
I got to give it another shot. Like I said, my only thing was Gilbert a little bit. I was really liking what's my man named the defensive tackle from Tampa Bay. He's playing for Tampa Bay.
Oh, I don't know.
He on NFL Network. He what's my man name? He came the same year as Sue.
NFL Network.
As Sue. Him and Sue got drafted the same year.
Nope.
He got dreads now, man. I can't think of his name. Yeah. Well, I'll give him another shot.
Yeah.
All right. So you said Fat Joe is the new Nori. Why you say Fat Joe the new Nori?
Cause he always got a fucking one-up story he want to say to somebody, yo. Like, shut the fuck up and let the interview go, yo. Like, how the segment was, give us your best old dirty story, and you got a better old dirty story than Raekwon. How is that possible? How many people you think got a better story than me and you got stories together? How many people?
Right.
In life. Come on,
I think he's trying to go to the next level. I don't like Kiss there with him because I don't like, you know, Kiss my guy. I don't like that space of that. You know, I feel like he's trying to get in that space because he's been on a couple different ones as far as Kiss. And but I just don't. Fat Joe ain't. Ain't it for me?
Fuck up, dog.
Yeah, and that's how you get the feeling like, yo, dog, come on. He just talking because he got lips.
Yeah.
And then Nori with the braids is just, I can't even watch that shit.
Yo, dog, did you see the story with in the movie? You ain't see that? It was, I think they was watching the new Demon Slayer. I think that's the thing that's out in the movies. I had to look that up. The cartoon of Demon Slayer. There was a dude in the movie theater who whipped his shit out and started pissing in the theater, and it splashed on a little kid. His piss splashed on a little kid. They fucked him up in there, bro.
As they should.
Beat his ass in the movie theater.
What, he drunk?
I don't know. Like it like literally somebody's recording him get his ass whipped, and then the next thing you see is the cops dragging the dude who got his ass whipped out.
As he should.
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with people, yo?
That's that's what you say. People ain't, when we was talking about that situation earlier, people don't got no sense.
Yeah.
How you get to that point? You're in a kid's movie.
Yeah. And what else I seen last week? It was a dude at a rock concert that was masturbating. Like in his seat, dog. Like people be wilding. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Let's tap into this official versus Coffee Brown battle and fight. Since we talk about people wilding. Now, I seen this video today. So I seen you posted. I'm like, sometimes I see stuff, I'll be like, we as we've expressed, this will be a lot going on in our worlds.
Yeah.
So I don't catch anything. I feel like I'll find out what it is and we'll talk about it. Yeah. But I seen this.
Yeah. I'm not really on the battle rap scene too much. I know all the old heads, Mook and Lux and all of them, Hitman Holla, you know what I'm saying? I really know him, Charlie Clips, all of them from Wildin' Out for real, Conceited. Shout out to them boys. So I don't know the difference between who is official and who's Coffee Brown. But one of their mothers passed away in real life. And the one girl said something to the other girl, and she got daggone took off on her for saying that.
And that's nutty.
Mother. Yeah.
Because we all understand, we're both guys who don't watch battle rap like that. But we understand that whatever goes on in your life will be a part of what comes with life. So end of the day for me, shouldn't nobody even deal with you after that.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, you know what you signed up for. If you know that's your situation and you don't like, there's no code or nothing that don't that's not on the table. You get what I'm saying? So when you sign up for a battle, knowing that's a situation, you need to get some type of toughness, some type of mental, get your mind right in that space. Whereas though you understand that's what comes with it. But for you to still off on shorty, it's nutty, unprofessional. You know what you're doing, and shouldn't nobody hire you or let you be a part of that world anymore. Because that environment, somebody can really get hurt when you know what you signed up for.
It was Coffee Brown who said the line, and officials swung on her.
Right, like that shit is corny. Like that's not shit. You know what the game is. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Because Mook Mom passed away too, and Hitman Holler said something at the same event.
Right, they know. They know. They understand. Sure, do you know? Like, I don't know how long ago her mom passed away. This the first bar you heard about your mom? Or you just really don't like her, was looking for a reason to doing that type of time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's the battle game. If you sign up, then you shouldn't battle.
Trash.
You know that. Come on, man. That shit corny. All right, so the Clips perform at the Vatican.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was funny, right? So I went to go see the Clips last Thursday here in Baltimore. Right. Was a really good show, bro. My rapper hands was working. They did some old stuff. They did Virginia. Of course, they did Grinding. Did most of the songs from the album. Yeah, they did FICO and what's the joint with Ab? Not Eva, Ab Lava.
Oh, I can't think of the name of it though.
Something
Bastards.
Inglorious Bastards. Inglorious Bastards.
Right.
Inglorious Bastards. They did Ace Trump.
Lava was with him?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Right, okay. That was the part that I was missing, right? Like they did POV, right? And I was like, where my what's my man name?
Stove.
No, yes. Well, the crowd was singing Stove God.
Right.
Because he on the hook, right? But which one called verse from LA? The Kid.
Oh, that's not Kendrick. That's not on that.
Kendrick. I wasn't talking about Kendrick. I'm talking about POV. He from Cali too. Old boy.
You talking about? That's not. You talking about
It's POV.
What's my man name?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say Chance the Rapper.
No,
not Chance the fucking
I got the shit right here, like literally right here in front of me.
I can't think of his name, and I like him, so I'm mad.
Tyler the Creator,
right? Yeah, that's not the same one. That's not the same one off the hook with the hook. What's the name? No,
I said Stove. I said the crowd was singing Stove God joint.
But Stove got. Oh yeah. And then the one with Tyler is what?
POV. That's what I was saying. Right. Yeah.
Too many fucking letters. And
yeah. I know those songs. FICO. But I'm just saying, like, you want Stove God to do it, but the whole crowd is singing the hook, right? But that's fine because that's the hook. But on POV, Tyler got the verse. You know what I'm saying? Which is his last verse, but he didn't do it because obviously Tyler's not there. Right.
And on some real quick, Stove, if you don't put something out ASAP, he says this year, but you should have been the way this hook is going crazy and how people talking about it.
To get on it.
You got to take advantage of that
momentum. Yeah, for sure. So that was a really good show. I ain't been to a show in a real long time, and that was really, really good. So I enjoyed myself there. Saw some people that I grew up with. Shout out to my man Scar. You know what I'm saying? He a rapper too. We went to high school together. I saw Cat, met Cat through my brother Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Wayne.
Rest in peace, Wayne. My God.
Saw my folks that I grew up with. Shout out to Jamie and Nelly B. So it was really good.
A little reunion.
Yeah, it was really good to see my folks, and see some good people. But like I said, the show was real good, man. But the point was that they left Baltimore and got on a plane and went to Italy and literally performed, you know what I'm saying, Birds Don't Sing with John Legend at St. Peter's Square in the Vatican. Right? Like that's crazy. Insane,
first rap group to do so?
Dog. It had to been, right?
I think that's the facts.
That's what I know. Maybe Travis did it or something of that sort, but watching the Clips, who we grew up loving their music. We talking about the Grinding, the Virginia days, you know what I'm saying? Like all that music, I know it, you know what I'm saying? To the Casket Drops and Lord Willing. And to see them walking into St. Peter's Square. I grew up Catholic, so that is like huge. You know what I'm saying? In Catholicism, to see them walking down, singing about a song about their parents. I don't think there's any cursing in the song at all. I don't believe so at all.
Right.
Because I was listening for like, did they even curse that song? Because it don't register, but I don't think so. Right. And John Legend crooning in the back, and then to see a Disney Plus logo in the top right hand corner because it was on Hulu. Right. And I was like, oh, that's major. Right. And I was like, I was just within, 100 yards of these guys and watching them perform and really having a good time to like them leaving Baltimore basically and probably getting on the plane and going to Italy, man. So it was dope, though.
What a year.
Right.
What a year. Yeah. I mean, it ain't even over yet.
Right.
But man.
Yeah. Yeah. And Baltimore was the last stop on the tour.
Oh, so that was the last show?
Yeah, that was the last show.
Well, I don't see them ending the year. It's gonna be something else.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something else.
Gotta be.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Miles. I swear, like, yo, I wasn't a big Miles fan.
Really?
Wasn't a big. I am now.
Yeah.
I think Miles is rapping better than he's ever rapped.
That dumb diddy dumb line is insane.
Yo. He's rapping better than he's ever rapped. Like, that when you break down, like, and I was one of them guys who used to rhyme with the joints had the rhyme, I'm from that era. Yeah. And he be having some joints where they really just putting on a show. I keep hearing about this Chance the Rapper album. I gotta listen to it.
I gotta listen to it too.
Right. I keep hearing about it. I gotta just.
I'm not a big Chance
fan. I've never been either, but I keep hearing and the stuff I've heard played. Yeah. Like, all right,
maybe give it a listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to figure that out though.
I like this brother. I mean, I like this brother better than him. Yeah.
Oh.
Taylor Bennett.
Never heard that.
Chance brother. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Clips. Okay. So a Jeezy set or a Pusha T set?
Jeezy.
Because the world's talking about. I think what was it? What's my man? 42 Doug was saying basically that somebody came out who's a better rapper, Jeezy or Pusha T. Pusha T is obviously a better rapper.
Right, that's a different question than what you asked.
But in the midst of hearing that, I thought about the set.
That's a different question.
I definitely say Jeezy set over Pusha T set, even though I can see a crazy ass Pusha T set.
Yeah,
but I think Jeezy set is just classic.
A Jeezy set will probably get me going.
Dropping tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jeezy drop an album, Pusha T drop an album. Which one you listen to first?
Push.
Pusha T album too.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Push. Yeah.
So Quavo,
who
probably be working on some music. Yeah. Stirred controversy by stating he believes some NFL players wear fake jewelry. I believe, Quavo, that more rappers wear fake jewelry than NFL players, just because NFL players make more money. Like I think there's a lot of rappers out here walking around with fake jewelry more than it is NFL players. Do I believe NFL players do that? I've heard Chad Ochocinco say he did it, but if I got $30 million in the bank, it don't matter if my jewelry's fake or not. My money is my money already. So I mean, that point really says nothing. But to me, I really believe there's a lot of rappers out here that walk around here with fake jewelry on more than NFL players.
Why does he care?
Right, because Justin Jefferson shit. So you see the shit Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, playing during the game. Yeah,
right.
I don't know why he care.
He just signed the
Quavius. So gives a fuck.
Right, where's the music at?
Chad Ochocinco said all my diamonds have been fake.
Right.
Like I don't care.
Akon, didn't he have some fake shit? His wife just filed for divorce too.
Oh, the Akon shit. I think he gave a fake watch. French.
Okay? French. I just give niggas fake.
He said he didn't know.
You gotta be.
But I think just some YN stuff that we put so much stock in, like who cares?
If I had the money right now,
necklace and
I don't think I would buy.
Ask me how many times I wore it.
Right.
Never. I got a bright linen. I couldn't even tell you where it's at. Right.
I've never been an
earring. It was just crazy.
I've never been an earring boy.
Yeah. Well, I never wanted an earring because if my diamonds wasn't real, I determined I was never going to get them. Right. Like I'm not wearing this little ass stud.
I think my thing would be watches. I think I would be like, shout out to what's my man name? Fucking babe. What's the name of that show we used to watch with my man? With his watches. Ray Donovan. Ray Donovan had a crazy watch game. I think that would be I think I would be obsessed with watches.
Yeah.
I don't need no chain or no
way.
That shit ain't even they ain't even it for me. And the attention ain't even worth all that anyway.
Nah, not at all. So whatever,
right.
Quavo.
Yeah, Quavo, yeah.
No.
Let's talk about the fact you're the worst fucking Migo.
Right, yeah. What's the name burning up the charts right now?
Indeed.
Yeah. No, I got this box, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I got all these channels on. And it's like a 24/7 section. I normally my background joint.
They have a bunch of shows on.
Is The Wire, right? They took The Wire down for whatever reason. I'm upset, and I'm upset like I don't have HBO, right? Like I can watch The Wire all day, every day. But the principle, the back to the man, I used to love it because it was on 24/7. I just cut it on,
and any given point you can be on any season,
any season.
Right.
Wake up in the middle of the night, can't go back to sleep. Cut The Wire on, see Dookie and them or whatever, right?
Right.
So they took The Wire off or whatever. I can't get in The Sopranos. I'll just flip and roll. I go to Knight Rider. I used to love Knight Rider.
Hold on. The fact that Knight Rider got a 24/7 is wild. Like, why did Knight Rider got that?
Yeah. I went to Knight Rider. Knight Rider trash as shit. Yeah. David Hasselhoff, the stunt people, you look at them right in their face, the graphics. Kit was trash for real. like all that shit was, it was horrible, yo. Like Knight Rider was trash as shit. And I hate going back to stuff that I used to love and then looking at it with my 20/25 eyes. It's so bad.
Yo, what was I watching? It was a movie we were supposed to watch. Oh, it was Devil in it was
what? Devil's Advocate?
Devil's Advocate. And that shit just looked so fucking old, bro.
Grainy. Like, so nasty.
I ain't gonna hold you. I went to watch A Living Color one time, and it ain't hit like it.
They hit.
It wasn't the same funny.
Damn.
I think like certain ones, like the Fire Marshal Bill, certain ones were still hit, but as a collective,
nah,
I don't think so.
But it was so funny back then, right? Like we didn't have the world of experiences that we have now, so you just like my Lucid. We nicknamed the Lucid Kit. That shit flied in Kit, right? Like, woo, woo, woo. Like, shut the fuck up, yo. Like Kit, you talking on your watch, right? Like, it was so trash.
That was what, 1980 what? It wasn't 1990 yet.
No, definitely not 1990. When did Knight Rider come out?
Yo, he pulled off that and Baywatch, yo. They pulled both of them Jones off.
Oh,
yeah, how many seasons of fucking Baywatch?
And I never watched Baywatch.
Yeah, me neither, but I know they had a lot of seasons.
Yo, 1982, and it was only on for 4 seasons.
Yeah, they made out of shit for Kit. Kit wanted the pay raise.
Yeah, so that means we was watching it like in Cindy.
We watched the reruns because they knew I was born.
Yeah, I was born in 80. I definitely wasn't watching Knight Rider in my diapers.
Right.
Maybe I was. I had to ask mommy.
I'm gonna ask you something. When was the last time you was around criminals, yo? Like, I know that's a weird question, right? So today what was I doing?
Like current criminals?
Right.
Like people doing criminal activities right now.
Right. Anything illegal.
Oh no.
Right. So I found myself in a space like, I don't know, like now I buy my weed, I can buy my weed at the dispensary. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, somebody who sell weed, they are breaking or committing a crime.
Yeah.
If you're not in the if you sell weed on the a place that in the state that weed's cool, you still can get in trouble for that, right? More than likely, right?
What, street selling weed is illegal? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I haven't, like I said, I was like, yo, I haven't been around criminals. Like, I used to always be around like a nigga who has. It was always a nigga who was doing some shit they had no business doing. You know what I'm saying? To say the least.
Right.
It's been a while since that I know of. Like that I know of. It could be some motherfuckers doing some shit that I don't know. I was around motherfuckers that I knew they was bullshit. Yeah. And you get what I'm saying? Like
I got shit to do tomorrow.
Right. I'm like, damn, yo, I don't be around no criminals no more. Like, my life ain't that way no more, man. I just was like, this has been a while.
Yeah, I don't be around.
It's been a while. All right, what's this? Was thinking my parents would put me on go-go music?
put me on to good music is what that was supposed to be, right?
Okay.
So I was listening to some George Duke, man. I called mommy. I was like, Mom, like, thank you for putting me on to, you know what I'm saying, the Rick James of the world, the Tina Marie's, you know what I'm saying, even Michael Jackson to some extent, right? Stevie Wonder, you know what I'm saying? I can jam with the best of them, man. You know, it wasn't no hip hop in the car with my parents, right? Pop 30 years older than me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mommy 22 years older than me. So like I grew up on Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that stuff. So listen to it now and appreciating it. Your kids knowing what that sound like, what it is, and kind of passing that down. Like I was in a Jamaican food spot the other day. I was like, oh man, this joint bumping, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to some George Duke and some Rochelle Farrell, you know what I mean? No rhyme or reason. I'm not gonna sing because it's just me and you right now, and then I never hit it up. No, I was gonna do it. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. No, sir. Yeah.
I wonder if our kids are gonna listen to the music we listen to like that.
Maybe.
Because I listen to so much stuff that my mom listened to. Like my mom was more of a Prince,
Mm-hmm.
Tony, Mint Condition,
Tina Marie.
A lot of stuff. My Aunt Kelly. I remember my Aunt Kelly sent me. I just want to sing the Music Soul Child first drink. I was in job before she sent me that joint. I used to let that drink rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if our kids are gonna listen to what we listen to. Like I think they're gonna steal some stuff from us.
Yeah.
You know.
You pray.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pray they do. Yeah.
All right. So. Township bagel story, right?
Yeah.
So I had an early dinner the night before, so a lot of times I get like something light in the morning, but I was really hungry. I wanted a sandwich.
Yeah.
So I go to the little spot around the way, whatever. Well, not around the way, but close to my job.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a bagel. I get a raisin bagel. Ask for bacon, egg, and cheese on a raisin bagel.
On a raisin bagel.
Right, toasted.
Okay.
That raisin bagel give it a sweet. Give it a little.
Okay, the sweet and savory.
Right, some a little extra to the sandwich.
Yeah.
So I get that. Ask for extra bacon. I pull off my job a minute from where it was at. I get to my parking spot. I open my sandwich, and I'm like, "Yo, where the fuck is my extra bacon at?"
Yeah.
So I go back. I'm like, "Yo," because it was a fucking $9 sandwich.
Right.
So I'm like, "Yo, I asked for extra bacon." Right. So they told me the regular sandwich come with 3 pieces of bacon.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, if a regular sandwich come with 3 pieces of bacon, how many pieces of bacon do you get when you ask for extra bacon?
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
Oh, I would think another 3 pieces.
Them motherfuckers gave me 1 piece of bacon, bro. Come on, we give you 1 piece of bacon. I say, y'all will never.
How much?
I don't know what the original price of the sandwich was. All I did was order my sandwich.
Okay.
But the fact that when I asked for extra bacon, y'all gave me 1 piece of bacon. They're gonna tell me, oh yeah, we can give you double up. Now I'm straight. I will never come back in this motherfucker again. Like the fuck? That shit had me mad than a motherfucker, boy. 1 piece of bacon for extra. What? That shit pissed me off, bro. That shit pissed me off. All right, let me see. I had one more for you. Mr. Softy, pull up. What you ordering?
Chocolate vanilla swirl. Cone.
Cone?
Yeah.
Give me a chocolate milkshake. I don't do no cones, y'all.
Mm.
I even got to a point where I want my ice cream in a cup. That shit too fucking messy. That shit get the melt in. And
I'm not a real big soft serve fan.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I prefer hand packed. Pause.
Yeah, I get the milkshake though. I give me a milkshake.
Yeah.
We ain't got to talk about Lil Baby. I'm really ready to remove Lil Baby from my whole. I don't even want to talk
about. That's your man's though, yo.
It's not.
He's definitely.
You outgrow people, yo. I've outgrown Lil Baby, yo.
That was your man. He's like, yo, rap and Drake, yo.
He did out rap Drake on that song.
He did.
Lil Baby retiring, man. Hey, you think about retiring?
So long, Lil Baby.
It might be time. Hey, you had a nice little run. Hopefully, you made your money and you smart and you know.
Hey, baby, get off that corner.
Hey, baby, stop selling weed, baby. You got your whole life ahead. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. That's when Dave had sleeves. That Dave went walking around without no fucking sleeves on. I tell you that.
Yeah. It's over for Ben Simmons.
Yo,
yeah, it's over.
That nigga agent fired him.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yo, you can't be laughing out loud like I ain't doing a podcast.
You heard that? Yo, T like which called wife, like RG3 wife in the background.
Yo, she was just in a cabinet over here putting bottles up like I ain't doing a podcast 2 feet from her. And hit some some oops. Like what you trying? She really. I'm at the produce a podcast. I'm about to get her and the homies together and start a podcast. Yeah. Iceberg. We might have to get them ladies talking shit or some shit.
Yeah, I'm down. Expand the universe.
Like because she done tripped over me trying to get the camera and shit. Like what are you doing right now?
Hilarious.
Right.
Yeah, Ben Simmons is trash. Huh?
Yeah, 2 episodes away from 200.
Bro.
3 episodes away from 200.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like
I promise the world 300 won't take us long. I promise you that.
No, we locked in. Yeah, we locked in. Yeah. No Biden breaks, no Trump breaks.
We outside. Yeah, Iceberg is making this work, yo.
Yeah.
Bro. No, listen, we gotta keep it a buck. It was weeks we would take off. Iceberg making this work. Niggas look, oh, it's sunny outside. Oh, nigga, we ain't potting. We potting every motherfucking week.
Yeah.
Monday or Sunday.
Yeah.
We here with it. We appreciate everybody who's been rocking. I don't know if people know, man. Like this thing started with this us two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the shit started. Like it started on my porch with that bum ass broad.
It was me, you, Shizzy Mac, and Triz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right.
And Marie. Shout out to Marie.
Yeah, and it started with that, and we started, and then what? Cool, and then Juice, and then JB, and then Jay, and then Dre.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe we'll get the origin story going for 200.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about what it's been like on this podcast. But we thank everybody who rocked. I still want to go back to what I originally said years ago. Like as long as it's 10 people listening, we're gonna keep rocking. But obviously the number keep adding. So hopefully there's more people listening.
It's therapy for us, right? Like I said, you know.
We're gonna tap into that in 200. I think say that for 200. We're gonna tap into that and go into a little bit of just, you know, because I think that's what it'd be about, though.
Yeah.
So we thank everybody. Sure. Shout out to our brothers, you know, who, you know, life be lifing. So, you know,
people don't know how big of a production this is. Like this is a real thing, right? Like I said, and none of us live. Well, some of us live in closer proximity than others.
Right,
but like you know, what I'm saying,
it's coast. It's a whole country in between. A couple of them, and I ain't gonna hold you, dog. Like real talk, I don't be feeling like a lot of like podcasts be really getting to it. Mm-hmm. Like honestly, like, and I ain't no cocky. I listen to people, and I like we're regular. We regular people, everyday boys out here doing. You know what I mean, living life is a reason why the guys ain't here. That's not here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they sitting at home. Life be life. You know what I'm saying? And I think what we do is just, it's real. It's coming from everyday people. Just we regular. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more relatable. You know what I'm saying? Because
this is not I don't got no song. It's really my collection.
Yeah, it's
really my collection.
This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 197. Bro, I love you, bro. To all our bros that's not here, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? To everybody who listen, we appreciate and love y'all. And if y'all got some comments, keep the comments coming, questions, topics, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we almost at 2 new subscribers a day, man. Like it's the work is being put in. This is fun.
And we got the Brothers Talking TikTok page.
We do have Brothers Talking TikTok.
You know what I mean? So
links will be in the description. Yeah.
All right, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too, man.
Yeah.
Peace.